The talk I've just given reverberates around our National Lionheart Challenge programme, and it involves school pupils coming up with very creative concepts, leading edge blue sky concepts. And the focus of this particular discussion was, the challenge theme was cybercrime. Now we use many high level challenge themes for the young people to focus on. Like they include anti-terror, it could be crime prevention, there's all manner of things, environmental issues, but this particular one was around cybercrime itself, and it was to try and expose the young people's perspective and insight into the issues of cybercrime. And what we do in our challenge, the Lionheart Challenge, is we ask them not only to consider those issues, but to come up with ideas for products and devices that would ameliorate problems and issues with cybercrime. Because young people are so unhindered, if you like. They're so open and fresh. They've got great imagination. They also have a great knowledge of leading edge technologies themselves. They're right at the forefront of that. And that means that with that combination, they can actually think and sort of conceptualise ideas for future product concepts. And so with giving them the theme of cybercrime, they could then look at what are the issues around that and what would be the solutions. And they come up with not only ideas for products, but they'll build around that a master plan containing a financial viability plan, a marketing plan, an HR plan, and they will then present those ideas. And we held our national finals here last year with Dr. Dan Prince assisting on that. And I know that he was impressed with the young people and the ideas they come up with. And the talk today was about sharing some of the concepts that they came up with. Each team came up with a different cybercrime solution and concept. And we were sharing those today, myself and my colleague, my strategic head, as we both discussed that at the talk today.
Well, Lionheart Challenge evolved about 12, 13 years ago by Clare McDonald, in which she was asked to do a project to see if children were interested in enterprise. And she did this around Scotland, and it was very successful. England found out about it, and she was asked to come down to the Learning in Schools Council in Coventry. And they then asked her to run a pilot programme around England, which she did, which selected 10 children from each particular school. That ran very successfully. The following year, they used it as a flagship for the national launching of enterprise in schools. And again, that ran very, 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 very well. At that particular time, Gordon Brown and Sir Howard Davis were together and putting together a plan for putting money into schools. And Gordon Brown put 60 million in there for schools to develop enterprise in that field. And that's how it developed around England. The money was given to the schools, and the schools then could buy in whatever services required in terms of enterprise. Cybercrime came out of the fact that we deal with leading edge notions and ideas and issues, from cybercrime to media, anti-terrorism, a wide range of things that you think that children don't really know much about, but really do have an understanding of what's happening, and they like to put the point across. So this, as you probably know, kids are very much like that. So that came out, that's how it's developed.